Hey, thanks for slithering in. I am Symtherin. Welcome back to my channel and to another speed build in The Sims 4. Today, we are in the world of Tartosa. Tartosa comes with the My Wedding Story game pack, and we are building a starter home today. So, super exciting. This is the second starter home in what I'm calling like a starter series, where I build a starter home in each of the worlds in The Sims 4. So, with that being said, if there is a world that you are dying to have a starter home in, or you're very curious to see what I do with it, please let me know. And that can also be like vacation worlds too. We can make it happen. Um, but this one in particular was suggested in the last starter home video, which was a fisherman starter home in Tamarang. Now, how many times can I say starter home in this video? We'll see. But for this particular one, well, first off, thank you for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. And again, if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. And I had a lot of fun with this one. So yeah, I didn't have a particular sim in mind for this. I think it was pretty early on in my last one where I knew what the sim, like, what the vibe would be, or at least their personality or interest would be. But it took me a while to get there for this one. So, as you can maybe see on the title, this one is for like a love guru. And I don't know, it kind of came to me when I was thinking about like the theme, obviously, of the pack and the world, and thinking like who would actually like live here. Because I think you can definitely live here, but I also feel like it's more of a destination thing for weddings. So that's just my opinion. I don't know if I would have a sim actually live here, but definitely like stay here for a while, like honeymooning. So there's that. But who would they want to visit? A love guru, right? Because they want to make sure they're, making the right decision maybe. And it made me think of that movie, Love Guru, and wow, I haven't thought about that movie in forever. So let me know in the comments down below if you have seen that movie and if you like it. I feel like I can't like remember exactly, but I remember the vibes, So that's just me. Anyway, we are quickly onto the interior, which I do need to address the elephant in the room that, well, you don't see the elephant yet, but you'll see it later, if that makes sense. I run out of simoleons pretty quickly. I use a lot of simoleons down here because I really wanted it to like feel full. And I was really proud of the last one I did where I felt like every room was like, it looked full and kind of lived in. But I think this house is a little bigger than that one, and I over or underestimated it. So, whoops. But this first floor here with the kitchen and the dining space and then also the living space, I felt like it was really nice. I thought it looked really lived in, kind of comfy. It's not the fanciest place, but it's not the worst place to be either. Your sim pretty much has everything they need to survive, like a full kitchen, a nice and cozy living room, a dining space, even though you don't technically need the dining space, so maybe I could have deleted that. And then on the upper level, we have the bathroom and the bedroom, which are a little lackluster. They're not very exciting, and we can talk about that a little later too. So it was a lot of fun to work on this one, and I felt like this kitchen was pretty nice. So, what I also didn't mention is that when I do these starter homes, they are also limited pack builds. So I'm only using base game and My Wedding Stories for this one. So it is very friendly to download from the gallery if you don't own a ton of packs, which totally get it. It's expensive, and we just had a summer sale, so I hope those of you who were able to take advantage of it were able to, and hopefully you used a creator code. I have one myself. It is Symtherin. That information is going to always be in the description down below, but there are a ton of other simmers now who have these codes. So whoever you use, please use them because it really helps support creators and obviously gives a little less money to EA. So the more you use those codes, the better, in my opinion. But anyway, here is the dining space. And I loved using this wall decal from my wedding stories. And I think that was the moment where I was getting like love guru vibes, because I guess it can kind of feel a little bohemian and a little, maybe I'm like wrong for that. You guys are gonna have to let me know. But I immediately like was brought back to the movie Love Guru and kind of that eccentric decoration. And even though this one isn't too like eccentric, I feel like it's pretty simple, but you can definitely like get it there. I feel like it would be pretty easy. And these couches too with the little beads on the back, love it. But we do end up getting rid of this TV because I did need more simoleons for upstairs, and it was hard managing this. I didn't realize I was spending it so quickly, but it was fun. I don't remember if I said it in this take because I've restarted this voiceover a little bit, but because the upstairs is so like lackluster and doesn't have too many items up there, it definitely gives you, as you know, the simmer playing, a chance to kind of make it your own and kind of expand and all of that good stuff. Now, I was getting this weird shadow in this corner, and for the life of me, I couldn't imagine or figure out where it was coming from. But now I'm remembering I had a platform that I raised all the way up right below this, so maybe it's coming from the platform, which kind of really sucks. But I do end up trying to fix it and making this a little smaller, but then I end up like having issues with the stairs, and then it just all went kind of crazy. But here I am working on the bathroom. It's honestly really simple. You can see I have all of these items already in red, which means I don't have many simoleons left. I don't even know if I get the toilet paper in there, to be honest. Here I'm realizing the stairs disappeared and thinking, oh, should I just do a ladder? And I'm trying to fix it. I don't know what happened, but we're back. Anyway, yeah, that was it. So you guys are gonna have to tell me how you guys have been doing. I hope you're doing freaking fantastic. If I'm sounding a little like low energy today, I'm so sorry. One, I should have done this voiceover a couple days ago. I knew I was gonna have a very busy Saturday, and literally I was at home all day. It sucked. But I mean, I had some family stuff and some friends of family stuff going on, so it was nice to see people, but being gone all day, really, I don't like it. I'd much rather stay home, to be honest, especially on a weekend. But anyway, so that happened, and I was like, cool, I'll just get up pretty early Sunday and knock out this voiceover, except I didn't really get up early because I didn't really sleep much, because we had thunderstorms last night, and my poor dog, poor thing, she's not having a great summer. She hates fireworks, she hates thunderstorms, and yesterday was really bad, so she was keeping me up a little bit. I felt like every time I started falling asleep, she would come back and wake me up. Every time I was like, okay, you're comfortable in the basement, I'm gonna go get some sleep, then she'd come right back up, and the poor thing. But she is knocked out now, so I was like, okay, let me drink some coffee and then let's knock out this voiceover. But enough about that. We are now working on the landscaping, which I'm glad I saved for after I did most of the furnishing on the interior. Mostly because I was going to use the debug items anyway, because the debug landscaping items are top tier and very superior to the rest, honestly. So it was going to happen anyway, but this way I was like, okay, now I get to be creative and try and figure out how to make this look decent and interesting. So we've got a ton of overgrown hanging off some of these balconies here. We get a lot of the flat garden path stones that we're going to kind of just lay out, and it's going to take up a lot of this space. And then we have this little fake like lettuce patch here, kind of thinking like, oh, I don't know, maybe they are into gardening or something. I don't know. I just thought it took up space, honestly. I've used this one before in like I did a base game and Journey to Batu only build I think a year ago, and I used that back there, and I really like the idea of that because you can just like delete it and then use that space to grow your own plants, whatever you are trying to. But yeah, it was so nice. So we are getting that landscaping together, pulling out whatever debug items I felt like might fit here just to kind of fill up space, you know? And then on the other side of the build, I had no idea what to do at first. So when I have no idea what to do with space in landscaping on a plot of land, I put a pond. I mean, ever since that pond tool came out a while ago, it's been some time now actually. I talk about like a while ago, like it was just yesterday. It feels like just yesterday, but it was probably like 2 years ago, honestly. But having a pond is always pretty nice to have, and I think it works here in Tartosa. So we got the vibe of the landscaping down, and we're just gonna work on that. But I'm also like finding other things apparently and sticking them inside. But as you can see, we are down to like 2 simoleons, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to tell you. What else is going on in the Sims community? I don't know. I know we're talking a lot about Love Struck. Did you guys watch the gameplay trailer? What did you guys think? I spotted some more cute items, honestly. And there's like this little dog statue that I am just absolutely in love with, and I cannot wait to get my hands on him. But also, I picked like a really deep green wallpaper that I think is new. I don't think I've seen that deep of a green. It's like a forest green wallpaper. Like, it just looks too good to be base game, honestly. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. It was kind of fun, and then unfortunately, I know they're teasing of round or curved pools, but apparently they might be glitched because you may have seen it floating around the interwebs, but there's a little screenshot from the trailer where there's like some clipping issues going on with the curved pools, kind of similar to curved walls, which I guess I'm not surprised. I imagine it has like the same kind of programming functionality. I mean, I'll preface, I don't know anything about programming or computer jargon language and how any of that works, but I would assume that the functionality of curved pools would be pretty similar to curved walls. And if curved walls are buggy, then yeah, curved pools are also going to be buggy, which, I mean, I would love to have a curved pool, but I feel like if you can't correct some of the other issues, why would you try again with something else before you perfect it? But that's just my opinion. You guys are going to have to let me know. But also let me know how you like the gameplay trailer in general. I thought besides that, it was pretty good, and it looks like a very interesting pack. So I am excited to get my hands on it in just a short couple of weeks. It's almost here. So yeah, I'm so excited. If you have any suggestions of anything you would like to see me build there, definitely let me know. Maybe I'll go ahead and also do a starter home for that world, so that, you know, add it to the series. I should also create a playlist, so keep a lookout for that. I've been creating a lot of new playlists recently, so keep an eye on that, because I'm also getting really close to 4,000 watch hours. Like, we're under 50, so you know, hint, if you want, you don't have to, it's okay. But I don't know, if you've made it this far, I mean, I really appreciate you, because I know there's a ton of different content out there, and if you choose to watch most of my video, I am truly honored, and you are freaking awesome. But we are at the very end of this video. I'm just trying to make the back look landscaped a little bit anyway. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the starter home in Tartosa. If you did, like this video, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I hope you enjoyed the screenshots. But I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye!